Hi everybody, welcome to the video surprise of the day. Today's video surprise is on my Lexus NX. I'm going to share the top 10 likes in this particular vehicle. Before we get started, please remember to hit the subscribe button, the bell icon to be notified of new videos. And if you like my video to the end, please help me out with a thumbs up. And welcome. So a number of people asked me why I decided to buy the Lexus NX. So I thought I'd make a video on my 10 likes that made me decide to purchase the Lexus NX. So the first one I'm going to start out with is basically the size. I wanted a compact SUV. I didn't want something too big, but I didn't want something too small, like the UX, for example. That's too small. RX is too big. Next, I wanted to point out the styling. The styling looks really nice in this vehicle. Some creases and curves that will make the vehicle look special, and you can see it yourself on the back of this particular vehicle. Number three, so this one is priced within my budget. It's 58K, and it looks very special. It has a lot of options included, including the better leather seats and cornering lights, and some features are only available on the luxury trim, for example, right? So if there's other trims, like you could get the base trim, you could get the premium trim for the hybrid as well too. So those are others to consider. The premium is about 53 to 54K. So that might be around the range some people are looking for. Hybrid definitely is a thing I needed. I wanted a hybrid. I didn't want to go plug-in hybrid. So basically, I wanted something that I didn't need to plug in that saves fuel. So this one's 41 city, 37 highway, 39 combined. I get around 36 and a half to 37 over time. And this hybrid system has been around, so we know what to expect for the cost of maintenance. It's pretty much oil changes most of the time. Maybe tire rotation, for example. Nothing too surprisingly so far. I have about 13K on this vehicle so far in terms of mileage. And the only thing I encountered was alignment when I first got the vehicle, but that's been taken care of by a dealer. So no reliability problems. I expect that from a Toyota name trusted brand, and I expect that to going forward as well too. Cost of parts shouldn't be too expensive because this was not a special prototype, special vehicle, not in low production. They have a number of these out there. Comfort is another thing I wanted to point out. For the luxury trim, you're going to get a little bit more comfort than, say, the premium trim because the seats have more cushion. So these leather seats have definitely more cushion, and it looks different, by the way, too. So just the design is different. If you have a chance, if you're shopping around and you have the budget to pay a little extra and get the luxury trim, you're going to feel a lot more comfortable in the seats than, say, the premium trim or the base trim. And not only that, you also maybe it comes with this bigger size infotainment screen, or you got the all these little things that add up to be a vehicle that is really a nice vehicle. So I need to fuel up this vehicle, yes, and I have about 36.8. I started with 37, 37 and a half sometimes. It depends on the road condition, the weather, and how you drive. Yes, the screen is not really flashing. It's my camera, and I like this infotainment screen very much. I could tell you that. The temperature gauges are easy to access. You also have the Qi charger on mines, and also the storage area over there. USB C and USB A, two cup holders, and you got the nice shifter. You get used to it over time. They call it the Prius shifter because they view in the Prius. Brake hold is one of my favorite features, especially in long drives, because you enable that to give your foot a brake. You can let go of the brake pedal, if you're stuck in traffic, right? And the steering wheel may take some time to get used to, but it's pretty easy once you set it up. You could customize different features with different arrows. You got the volume control also on there. Mine has the Mark Levinson sound system. You could get that in the premium one, but you can't get on the base hybrid. And it has a nice black open pore wood. Also, you have three different seating configurations. You have power windows, power locks, power mirrors, and also you got a little storage area over there for spare change. So that's pretty nice. The vents are nice, but could be a little bit higher, I guess, in particular. Not a showstopper. Couldn't be a big plus or minus, but if it's a little bit higher, that'd be better circulation of the air, I think. And looking around, the material is not bad at all on this particular vehicle. Very comfortable. You can put your arm on the armrest and it still be comfortable. And the size, interior wise, is pretty good for our family and myself. Number 8, technology. So I'm amazed by this technology. I know Lexus and Toyota doesn't have always the latest and the gadgetry, a lot of gadgets or anything in particular. But what they have in terms of technology works really well. And you could press the button down here, 360 panoramic view monitor, and you could help you park. If you're on the line or anything just demonstrating over here, then you could see it. You don't have to get out your vehicle to see it because they have cameras front and back and side of the vehicle. So you could detailer all the images together and you could see the panoramic view that helps you park better. So looking at the driver's side and looking at the door, they're all the same on all 4 doors, but I'm going to show you the material. One thing, it doesn't have lumbar support on the NX, but you could get it on the RX, which is a little bit surprising. Wish they included that on the luxury trim. No minor thing, but it doesn't bother me because I'm mostly the driver, I guess. So you can see the material, very plush seats, a lot of cushion. So that's some big thing to look at if you want something really plush and comfortable. Let's take a look at the second row here, and you notice that the seats are really plush and nice, just like the front seats in particular. Same material. You're not gonna skimp on anything on that. And the Lexus doesn't skimp on this thing at all. And there's ample leg room. Yes, the second row has the battery underneath. You got 2 cup holders as well with here. And you got the dome light and the big panoramic roof. Note that there's some vents on the right side. I don't know if you could see in that video, but those vents, all right, you don't want to get those covered up because that's how the hybrid battery breathes. And one of the things is that if you driving this vehicle is very hot, you might turn on the AC to help cool the hybrid battery a little bit. So not only that, you cool yourself, you cool the battery as well, so it makes it last longer. And the seat materials are really nice on the second row as well too. We sat on the second row, the front row, over an hour before we say, hey, we want to upgrade to the luxury trim instead of staying with the premium trim. So that was my initial thought. The luxury trim definitely has better material. And this is the NX350H. Now you know it already. So the next item I want to point out is storage. Storage is not a main item that I really care about in this compact SUV, but it's good to have a little storage. Sometimes you buy something or you have a box to haul around, or you just happen to be getting groceries that day and things fit. So something that doesn't fit in the sedan will fit in this SUV. And the seats do fold down 60/40 at the same time. And you actually could lock and close it in time, or you just could close. I'm just going to close it right here. And the last thing I want to point out is the drive. So this one definitely has enough 240 horsepower inline 2.5 liter engine. So definitely enough power to get where I want to go A to B. Hopefully you like this video. Really appreciate a thumbs up. Comment to share, please leave it below. Please smash subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.